Okay. Let me just go to the... Oh, hold on. There you go. Okay. Hopefully it works this time. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Hold on. Hold on, stream's going black for a second. Okay. Hopefully it will work this time. What are they doing? Ah! Why is it not working? How the heck? I was trying to see how I can make it to where it's it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna stop this. Should I stop the stream? Hold on. Okay. There you go. Now hopefully it'll work. Oh. Oh, it shows up. It's gonna just go. It's just gonna disappear. No. Okay, hold on. What about this? No? Okay. Well, it seems we're just gonna have to... We're just gonna have to have it like this. Sorry. I can't fix it. You'll just have to ignore all this. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Yes, I agree. Hold on. Okay, so What? I haven't set to capture any full screen application. What the heck? This is stupid. Okay, so hold on. Technical difficulties. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. It will be like we're watching it in full screen. It won't work. Okay. I really just need to cut out the top. And the bottom. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Hold on, I think it's still a bit loud. Okay, I just had to make sure Steam, not Steam, OBS had the volume. Okay. So we're not going to be doing the full game, we're just going to be doing some of it. Potato Kun. Ooh. Hey, oh, you can still see like all my apps. Hold on. That's fun, whatever, I don't care. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Potato Kid. I can't believe I made myself that. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in... Oh my gosh. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee hee. Hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. What's the daily routine? By the way, Potato Can, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Same. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is actually like my first time playing the game. I have Plus on my Switch, but I'm not that far into the game, so I already know some of this. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming elite in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I need to actually close YouTube on my phone. I won't be able to read chat, sorry. Oh, never mind, it's at 75. That's actually pretty good. I don't even know what elite is. You trust me, right? Absolutely not. Okay. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I let myself relent for her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever before I knew it, or know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? Why do I always yawn so much when I'm on stream? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to an anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. She's like breaking her back. Oh my god. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Or, don't make promises you can't keep. He's yelling at her. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have always planned this out. Oh, cunning? Oh! Or is she so cunning to have planned all of this out? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! As thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That sounds like the name of an anime. The day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly... Oh my god. Sorry, I had to rub something out my eye, and I can't see because I have glasses. I dejectedly followed... Why is this so silent? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori is always saying nice things about you. Seriously? Who brought a boy? Or who? You brought a boy? Way to kill that atmosphere. Ah, Potato Kid. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Best girl, Monica! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay. If you're speaking of Monica as all the girls, yes. Monica is best girl. Okay. Nothing can change my opinion. I love her so much. I'd say Yuri is a close second. Sayori is a third. And I really don't like Natsuki that much. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph. I can't do that. My nose is stopped up, so I can't do the humph sound. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably first year. Watch her, she's like a... Oh my god, Jesus Christ! She's probably like a third year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori always says that quietly. Sayori says that quietly to my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I'm probably gonna yawn, actually, whenever I have to, before, talking, because that's just gonna mess it up, especially since I might edit this into a whole YouTube video. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay, so, I don't know if it's because she's talking or she's like really, really tall. Like she grew. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to meet you again, Potato Cream. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Potato Cream. We made room at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Yeah, she's breaking her back right here. Then how about I make some tea as well? Cupcakes and tea, that sounds really good. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk up to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. There's tea in the closet? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. What? Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back at the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I have that as a picture of deviant art for my Why Did I Sell Okie Doki video that I'm still working on. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we're used to make ears. I wanna like see like one of Natsuki's cupcakes in person. I need to watch someone make them, or like I can make them myself. That'd be a good video. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sari grabs one first, and Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sari talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. Of course she has. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Why is it so relatable? Also, I don't know if I ever like realized this. Like, I mean, I know I made them as gacha characters before, but I don't think I've ever realized that Sayori has her jacket opened, or blazer. But also, that's a lot of like layers. It must be like winter or something when this takes place. Because like, geez, like a shirt, like long sleeve shirt at that, a sweater and a blazer. Jesus. Natsuki's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh! Thumbnails! This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Why am I yawning so much? Oh my god. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I've never actually had hot tea before, so I'd actually like to try it in Yuri. For you, my purple-haired queen. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Okay, also, I had to download this from the Doki website, hoping that it would work in full screen, but it doesn't. I don't know why. If it does work, I could probably replay the game, because I know there's multiple different like endings. There's one where if you save at random periods of time, there's like whole character routes. I'm pretty sure you can go like the Natsuki route. Why are her hands so small? I don't know. Okay. Sayori route, even though Sayori is only here for like one part of the game. She does not have a lot of story, unfortunately. Yuri route. I don't know if Monica has a route actually. I think there's character routes. There's a lot of like character routes in other romance games, so I thought that would be a thing. But yeah. But Steam, it didn't work with full screen, so I thought if I downloaded it like this, it would work, but it doesn't, unfortunately. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori really seemed happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you just decide to start your own club. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Were you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I love the music in this game. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika's a really great leader. Sayori's literally holding Monika's hand. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that grabs your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up to their level of enthusiasm about literature. This is actually like, I don't know if I've seen a picture of all four girls together, like, with their actual in-game sprites. I've only seen, like, official art and fan art. Okay. So, Potato Cone, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Speaking of manga, actually, I have the first book of Sailor Moon right in front of me, right next to my desk. Unfortunately, it got ruined because my brother sat on it, and then the cover got creased, but whatever. I wouldn't also consider this a manga, but I have the book of Heaven Official's Blessing, which it's on Netflix. You can watch it. It's a really good show, and it's a pretty good book, too. But it's not really a manga. I just want to talk about books I recently got. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. That actually might be why, like, one thing I like about Natsuki, like, I voted all the girls who I would date. I'd, of course, date Monika. Like, first to last. But this is one of the things I like about Natsuki. She's like, oh my god, no, manga's literature. What the heck is wrong with you? Why don't you realize that? Ah. That's what I think she's done like. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Probably horror novels. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. I thought she said she liked horror novels. Didn't she read something called, like, The Portrait of Markov? Which is... you know what? I don't know how many people are watching this stream right now, and I don't know how many people have not actually heard of the game, so I'm not going to spoil the book. Because I'm pretty sure she might say that on her Yuri route, which I might do for an actual YouTube video. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that the way her eyes just lit up that finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. That's funny, this is a psychological horror game, so funny. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I'm reading this in like these big sentences in my asthma. I have asthma. It's making it hard to do this because I can't breathe very well. Anyway, I've been reading a lot lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if your story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. She has the point. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. But you read manga. Have you never read horror manga? Have you? I wouldn't say it's horror, but have you read Pumpkin Night? It's really good. If I did put, I probably might turn this into a whole YouTube video, but if I did, I'm definitely not really gonna put a picture of Pumpkin Night. That's the goriest, manga I've ever read. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for 1 second. Why can't I stop yawning? Oh my god. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri sidles, I've never heard of that word, or sidles, up to Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki inverts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Natsuki just disappeared. Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Nat and Yuri. It said Nat. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Potato-kun? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic page of the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. They're all just staring at me. Oh my god. Well, on my phone, the stream, it has a delay. But, okay, at first it just showed not all of them were looking at me except Yuri. All 4 girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Potato-kun. You all... I'm defenseless and against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, okay. I really think that this game could deserve, its own anime. Like, it's a visual novel, yes, but like not a lot of stuff shows. Like, there's not much like cutscenes, I guess you would call it. For I don't know what you would call it in this. It's probably still cutscenes. I want to see more. Like, they don't show much emotion in this game. They show a lot more plus, but I'm not spending like $30 right now. It really did scare me for a moment. If it really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Natsuki's eating her hair. Ah, thanks, I guess. She's still eating her hair. Oh. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, and we can all share. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I just came here to get something. I'll be right back in just a second. So I kind of did just remember the fact that I posted on my community tab, we're gonna do a Doki Doki Live Club redo later today. And then like a minute later, I just started going live. It melted. Oh, whatever. I got some water and I got a Reese's cup. Okay. I probably what'd you say? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Okay. Monica looks over at me once more. Potato Con, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Potato Con, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart. I'm sorry, I'm like really sniffly, guys. If that annoys you, I'm really sorry. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. My nose was stopped up, but I blew my nose out when I left. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth, being seen between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah, so there are roots. I'll need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like, and good things might happen. Whoever likes your poem most. Okay. It's Sayori! Sayori, what the heck? Parfait. What's her? Misery. Sayori, what the heck? Unstable. Okay, of course her. Tragedy. Sayori! Sayori, what the? Sayori! Depression. Oh my god, Sayori, of course. Oh my god. Broken. Determination. Horror. Bliss. Lust. Marshmallow. Empty. Sayori. I knew it. Nature. Sayori likes nature, okay. Skipping. Passion. Kawaii. Or kawaii. Ribbon, disoriented, climax. Agonizing. Pink. I don't know who likes, probably, hi again, Potato-kun. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Okay. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Potato-kun. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room because her dad beats her. Spoilers! Natsuki finds her so stuck between saying Monica and manga. Monica roasted her! Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure her dad beats her for having manga or something. I can't remember. I don't know if it's true or it was theorized. I don't know. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Potato-kun always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Okay. Bye! Not you guys. My brother just came in the room. He's talking about Genshin's new test runs with Tartaglia and Zhonglei. Kaching's in his test run?
Yes, that's new.
That's weird. Usually there's only one 5-star. Okay. Bye! Have a great time! Don't come back in, please! You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Potato-kun can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, why'd I moan? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Sorry, I skipped it, but I read it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could read some of the book. I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like, oh my god, it's not like that all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature club event or a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Saria's talking really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? Yes. What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Huh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That would work out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. That's me making videos. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I cannot but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ugh. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does your school have a napping club? Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Oh wait, did I say that's a problem or did she? Okay, no, I did. Oh my god, I almost exited the game like twice. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. That's how you style. I thought he was talking about her hair here, but that's like her hair in like a little ponytail for her bow. I run my fingertips to the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either, is it? Yeah. Oh, I was looking at her ribbon, no, her hair bow. And there's toothpaste stain in her collar right here. Okay, it'd be cool if they actually like changed the sprite to look like that. I try and wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, or whatever you believe in. That sounds very offensive. I'm sorry. Whoever you believe in, if you're an atheist, then something else. I don't know. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god. Oh, I did not expect that. Oh my god, her legs. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? The toothpaste stain isn't on her collar. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Friends with benefits. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. This button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Oh my god, the classroom looks so weird. Like, why is it like... Ooh, pop my neck. Why is it like sideways and not like front facing? That's like really weird. I mean, I guess it was an artistic choice, but like... Because it just makes the whole classroom look like it's... She has like an elf foot. Or a pointy foot. The whole classroom looks like it was 3D instead of drawn. It probably was 3D actually. I did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, my boobs got bigger again. Oh my god. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all! Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. I see they didn't want to draw the blazer buttoned up. Wait, but there's only 2 buttons, then... Oh, wait, no, there's a button. Is this a button right here? I don't know. Phew, that's so much better. Sarah puts her arms out and throws around. So I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. But anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Were you? Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?" Yay! Potato-kun, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before. Well, where am I getting Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Potato-kun. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Because I wrote about scars, depression, and, like, suicide? Wow. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Oh, wow. I can tell what you like about tears, scars, depression, all those words. Yeah, okay. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has a little more has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people here, you know? Or a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Potato-kun poem. And that's why that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but... Oh. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Potato-kun. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Oh, I didn't see someone. Is the... Okay, yeah, the stream seems to be going good. Okay. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And we're gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on that then. Or hold you to that. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, it's not, wriggled, as he said. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, where am I saying the way? It makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Wow, okay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Oh, I want eggs and toast now. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. I bet it passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. You don't have to write a poem in, like, 4th grade. I had to write, like, 5 poems in, like, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Not really 8th. I had to write poems, and they were so annoying. It's not the reason I dislike poetry. Poetry's fine. I'll read it, but it's not like something I'll read all the time. But really, I mean, I guess I just popped my finger on that hurt. I guess Japan's different. I don't know. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's, oh my god, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I cannot but notice that it's been several months and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, that wasn't actually me talking. Sorry, I actually didn't clear my throat. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor completely changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. I just muted myself, sorry. I had to take a drink, so we're gonna take another one. Gosh, okay. Not just finding them and building them, But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I could actually barely hear it, or not hear it. What the heck is wrong with me today? I could barely read it because I'm not really good at reading cursive, because I hate cursive. I hate writing in it. I hate reading it. It's just an inconvenience to me. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Potato Coop. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these two. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. It's the key. I'll just do it down the line. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It said evoke my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh my god. Oh, the music changes for every character. I had a VR chat avatar with this, poem, and I love this poem. I think BG Mike did this in his VR video with Lauren Side. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, but people can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I didn't read that. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about it, simple writing, is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Oh, she is like a first year then. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Huh. I think I should go for Monica. Hi, Potato Kid. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Be right back. So don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? BRB. Okay, I just got dinner, and I'm probably gonna read Monica's poem, and then we can be done with the stream. Because I have pretty messy dinner, and I'll probably finish the stream next Monday after I get off from school, because I'll be with my mom the whole week. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Potato Kid. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? but it's sort of a barrier we'll learn to get past soon. One thing I do remember, I didn't watch it. I saw a YouTube video on my recommended saying like, "What's up, Monica's skirt?" Because like in her art in the main menu and like this sprite, her skirt's up, but like nothing's there. He's like, "Oh, what's up her skirt?" Clearly though, you can't see it because of the angle. And I just thought of that video seeing the sprite. But that, oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Huh? Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other, care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you like. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. Huh? My poem passed the vibe check! You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Oh. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. See, this is why Monica's best girl. She supports my poems. She supports me. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, this is... okay. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just like a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. But in this world of infinite choices! What will it take just to find that special day? Oh, sorry, okay. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Me. So what do you think? Huh. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming in strongly. It's saying she's looking out. I'm pretty sure it means she's looking out of the not the camera, the computer screen at me, and I'm looking into the computer screen at her. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. She's basically quoting your reality. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Move your hand right the way into his heart. Sorry. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I'm gonna save. Okay. And let's go to the main menu. Yeah.
Doki.
Okay. That's enough for the stream today. Bye.